California dreaming about you.
Rusty has been so good here this afternoon. He's on his final tour of the half mile at Bristol. Wallace heads for the checkered flag, becoming the 10th driver to win 50 NASCAR Winston Cup races or more, and its first victory since a year ago here at Bristol. Mayfield comes down and looks at the white flag. 1 lap to go, and we got a crash in turn 4. A spin. That's Robbie Gordon. I don't think he's hit anything yet. Now he does. On the very final lap of the race, a spin with Robbie Gordon, but he's able to bring it down off the racetrack and continue. There is a caution, however, and Jeremy Mayfield is going to race back to the flag. It's still not over yet because the leader did not take the caution flag. It happened behind him. The battle appears to be for second spot as Kenseth once again closes in on and heads to the high side of Bobby Labonte. But Labonte down low is able to stave off that challenge. They come off of corner number 4. And Jeremy Mayfield wins his second NASCAR Winston Cup race, and it comes at the California Speedway in the NAPA 500.
White flag is in the air. 2.5 miles to settle it. Does Dale Earnhardt pick up his 3rd win at Pocono? Does Jeremy Mayfield have anything left for him? Not the way Earnhardt.
No, and he's using a lot of racetrack there. Moving down now. Jeremy drops to the inside, trying to draft up on him as they head towards the turn and turn.
Dale Earnhardt won here in 1987. He won here in 1993. Here comes Mayfield.
He made a move on the outside there.
Mayfield going for his 2nd career win at Pocono. He nudges him out of the way. Earnhardt goes high. Mayfield is going to win here at Pocono. Oh my! Dale Earnhardt gets rooted out of the way. Jeremy Mayfield waves out of the window, and Mayfield on the final turn of the final lap pushes Earnhardt aside and grabs the win in the Pocono 500.
Here comes Jeremy Mayfield. White flag is up. Final lap of the Pennsylvania 500. Mayfield trying to complete the Pocono sweep for 2,000. 2.5 miles to go.
Burton on the outside. He's not giving that long line up. He'll get a great run down through there. The race is for 2nd right now.
Rusty to block. Burton to push. And they both closed on Mayfield. Look at this. They ate up Mayfield all over the back of him into the 2nd corner. Mayfield's got a problem. Mayfield's got a flat tire. Here goes Wallace by. Now the race for the win between Wallace and Burton. Mayfield slows on the final lap.
Rusty Wallace gets a good clean entry into turn 3.
Rusty Wallace needing to get off the corner and beat Jeff Burton back to the finish line. Here they come, the final sprint down to the checkered flag. Burton tries to draft up inside. Wallace wins it. Rusty Wallace wins the Pennsylvania 500.
And the white flag is out for Rusty Wallace. 1 more lap to go. We watch this battle back here for 9th, 10th, 11th on back. Rusty with almost a 3-second advantage as we continue to focus in on this battle. It's the best on the racetrack. There's no competition also between the 28 of Ricky Rudd and the 18 of Bobby Labonte. They're running 2nd and 3rd.
Martin had some damage to his left rear. That's certainly hurting his efforts as Rusty Wallace comes down to the checkered flag. It's Rusty Wallace with the victory. Set on the pole to begin the night with a new event qualifying record. A brand new car that Robin Pemberton and the Penske South crew built and brought to Bristol. Final lap for Rusty Wallace, 44 years of age. Comes up on the rear, the lap car of Jeff Gordon, and the checkered flag will wave for Rusty Wallace.
1 lap to go. Wall coming out of turn 4.
One thing you can bet on Jeff Gordon, he is not going to give up. He's going to give it all he's got, and Rusty gets a little high off turn 2 over there. It's going to allow Gordon to close just a little. He's up at the closest he's been since we got into this run.
3 cars.
By 3.
That's it.
Darrell, all I think Rusty needs to do is run that same line through 3 and 4 right around the bottom. I don't think Gordon can get him.
Only way he can get him is if Rusty slips, and he's not going to slip.
Looking for his first win in 2001. Rusty Wallace.
Clear by 3.
Rusty Wallace wins in California.
So they're going to have a big advantage on those guys starting in the back here because they've already got laps on their car.
3.2 seconds. Newman over Kyle Petty, Kenny Schrader, Hut Strickland, and Jimmy Spencer.
And I've watched the last 5 or 6 laps. Kenny Schrader has either mirrored Ryan Newman's lap times or actually been a little bit quicker, but too far behind to make up that difference.
Now this is the Ryan Newman that we saw earlier in the year that was sitting on poles and having the potential to win a race.
Checkered flag. Newman.
White flag this time. 1 lap to go. 1.5 miles. He's going to move to the high side right here.
Boy, Ryan Newman is doing everything in his power. If he can just get through here and not slip, Newman might have him.
Kenseth for 3rd. Takes Kurt Busch. Junior is there. Bumper tag.
Now see, Junior respected him. He could have taken him around right there.
And he lost some ground because he had to back off the throttle there.
Last chance.
He may not respect him here, though. No, he pushed up. Drove in hard.
Don't think he can do it. And Ryan Newman is going to win the Winston.
What a race. And Kenseth 3rd. Kurt Busch 4th. Back in New Hampshire, they're racing to the caution flag for rain. Kurt Busch trying to put a move on Ryan Newman. This could be the run to the finish. Newman gets to the caution first. Lap 199. It has started to drip once again here in New Hampshire. The caution came out after the leaders had gone by the start-finish line. Busch made a desperate attempt to get off turn 2 and then off turn 4 to steal the lead away, but he was unsuccessful. Now it all comes to the payoff window. As Ryan Newman comes off of turn 4 to the checkered flag under the caution in the rain to pick up his first NASCAR Winston Cup Series win.
White flag last time around.
Boy, this is quite a battle for second place right here behind leader Ryan Newman.
Jeff's got him this time because he's got the inside line now. But that was a great battle down there in 3 and 4 to get him up out of the groove.
Boy, Junior's not going to give up, though, Darrell. They're still side by side.
Well, we've seen these cars get loose off of turn 4 here, and the back end gets sucked out from under them.
Ryan Newman wins it. White flag.
I'm going to tell you what, though. I see Johnny Benson in that Valvoline car, the 10 car. You watch Ryan Newman here. Great run for those guys. They didn't even have a top 10 coming in here. Another half a lap, they'll have a top 5 like James Ince told they could get.
Robbie Gordon underneath Dale Jr. heading for turn 3.
And when he opens the door, I think Terry Labonte is going to try to go with him.
Nice work, big boy.
Here he comes.
Great job, buddy. Great.
3rd career win. First for Dodge in a quarter century.
White flag is up. Final lap. 1.5 miles to go to his 3rd win of 2003.
Getting a little tacky now.
Ryan Newman finished 5th here a year ago despite having a right front tire go down on him with just 28 laps left. He's got 4 top 5 finishes in the last 6 races this season. And if the fuel holds up, he's going to get his 3rd win of 2003.
He can coast from there, I believe, and win.
Checkered flag is up. Ryan Newman wins the Tropicana 400 2003. White flag is up. Final lap here at Pocono. The winningest drivers in 2003 in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. Going to settle this one between them.
One more shot. No, Newman did not take that bottom line.
Kurt really lost a lot of steam off turn 3 that last time.
He just can't get off 3 well enough, I don't think, to make the run down to the line.
This was the corner he got close to him last lap. Can he do it this one?
Yeah, he's got a good run. Didn't get through there as good enough as last time. He's got to do a little bit better.
Final corner of the Pennsylvania 500. Last chance for Ryan Newman to slip and Kurt Busch steal the win away. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. 4th time this season, the checkered flag waves first over Ryan Newman. He wins the Pennsylvania 500 Does Ryan Newman have enough fuel to get 2 more miles and win?
Can the 12th car, can he make it? Remember, where was Chicago? He ran more laps, more miles than we thought he could run.
1 more mile for Ryan Newman. 2 seconds in front of Kevin Harvick. But that means that's not a big enough lead. He's going to have much coasting room. He's got to power it all the way almost to the finish line. Final corner, it hasn't bobbled yet.
Call breaking in a new gas man right there, buddy.
Checkered flag and 5th win of the season. The fuel holds up for Ryan Newman.
2 to go. And Ryan Newman's getting away. Behind him, they're bunched up pretty tightly. They're trying to wreck back there. Yeah, that second group back there, they're trying to have one.
Yeah, they went down in turn 3 abreast. Ward Burton's on the outside, so he's the big loser in that. Here we come. White flag.
White flag. Clear by 2.
Ryan Newman looking for win number 6 of 2003. Mayfield with a final desperation shot at it. Remember what happened in the last corner last night. Will we have a repeat? He's got to catch him first. He tried. Going to get there. Ryan Newman wins the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. Yeah, you're right. 2 miles to go for Ryan Newman.
If he makes it, it's going to be unbelievable. He can still run that far on field.
Last pitted at lap 294, 106 laps. And the gap from first to second is that, 7/10 of a second. Here they come to the white flag. 1 more mile to go for Ryan Newman. He cut a tire at lap 46, went a lap and 3/4 down. But back on the lead lap at lap 296. And he's about to run the final 104 miles on a tank of fuel. Final corner.
Coming to the checker. Nice job.
Very nice job. It held out to the finish.
Unbelievable.
Win number 7 of 2003 for Ryan Newman.
Ryan Newman stopped with 78 laps to go, trying to go to the finish.
Clear by 5.
On fuel and tires, they got 12 laps of caution. Less than a mile and a half to go with Bill Elliott trying to track him down for the win. They've got 1 lap car they're running up on. It's the Joe Nemechek machine, damaged in an earlier crash.
Bill is not going to catch him. Nope. Unless he runs out of gas.
He's going to try, though, isn't he?
Oh!
He ran it in there.
He almost crashed trying to do it.
Would you believe they've done it again? They've stretched the fuel. They've made the right strategy call. And for the 8th time this season, Ryan Newman is the first one to the checkered flag.
I think Rusty's still good enough that he's not going to not have to worry.
No traffic in front of Rusty Wallace as they head off into turn 3.
McMurray underneath Gordon now. This is for 6th. They couldn't get to Newman. And it'll be the white flag for Rusty Wallace this time.
One more time.
First time he's seen it in 105 races.
Now all these fans are standing. Now all of them are waving to Rusty Wallace as he goes down the backstretch for the final time off into turn 3.
Gordon gives Newman the boot in turn 2. They're going to be side by side. Here they come to the flag. Rusty Wallace wins the Advance Auto Parts 500 for his 55th career victory.
White flag! This is just what Ryan Newman wants to see. The second place battle side by side.
That ain't going to be much of a battle, Larry. That 9 is flying. He's doing the do right now, boys. Look at that thing rocking up off the corner.
Boy, did he ever get a run off turn 2. It's not over with yet, guys. Look at it. He just continues to pull up on the 12 car.
Newman's strong at the end of the straightaway, but here comes Kane. Here he comes. Catch him.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
It's got to be. They're coming to the checker, though.
But the field is frozen.
Oh, man.
Ryan Newman to victory lane for the first time since last October.
And great job by Ryan Newman and company. 2 miles from victory here at Dover. Ryan Newman If he can make it a final lap and a quarter with no troubles, will lead the most laps today. Collect the 5 extra bonus points for that. It'll be 325 of 400 led at Dover if he makes it around this final time.
Awfully impressive run today by Newman, the entire 12 crew.
Man, 325 400.
That's big, isn't it?
That's pretty big.
Started on the outside of the front row, took the lead at the drop of the green flag into the first corners, and has just about held it the entire afternoon. Dominating performance by Ryan Newman. He wins at Dover.
2 to go. Stewart leads Newman. Kenseth still holding off Biffle. Wallace and Newman's taking a look. Up beside Stewart. This is for the lead inside of 2 to go. Wow. Watch how hard Newman drives it into 3 here. Watch how hard Stewart drives it into 3. It's sliding. Oh, they make contact.
Oh, here we go. Newman's in front, but Tony's trying to come back on the inside. Can't do it.
White flag last lap. That was a great move.
But it's not over yet. There's still a half a mile to go.
Stewart is sliding that car right now. He is driving for everything he's got, but
looks like it is over.
Yep, I don't think he's going to be close enough to even make a move on him. Has one more chance down in 3 and 4.
That's where Ryan Newman has been so good.
Newman off of 4. The chase begins in New Hampshire, and Ryan Newman wins.
2 to go. 2 to go.
Traffic is going to really, it's going to be a big factor here.
They're starting to stack up in front of our leader, Kurt Busch, in the 2 car.
They're going to come across the side. They're going to come across start-finish line sideways and backwards.
Lap car, McMurray out of the way. White flag.
Jeff Gordon just got by Matt Kenseth for 3rd space. Harvick's there. He's there.
Oh, and look at this. The 24 just went around. And here comes the 29. Can he get to him?
We're still green.
Still green. Still green. Busch wins it.
Woo!
52 races since Kurt Busch has gone to victory lane. It was in Bristol, Tennessee back in March of 2006. He's been waiting a long time to see the white flag with him at the head of the field.
I tell you what, it's been a battle of the beer cars late in the race with Kurt Busch, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. looks like the blue car is going to win that battle today. The Miller Lite car of Kurt Busch.
His car started on the front row. Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the pole.
But boy, did Junior come back with that shock change. And boy, Jeff Gordon, he knows he's out of time. He's going to try to get all he can out of Denny Hamlin. This is the final lap.
Battle for 3rd spot. Gordon trying to get inside of Hamlin to take the spot away to have back-to-back 3rd place finishes in that car. He got 3rd in Indianapolis, but here's the guy who has been the one to watch all day long. Total domination for Kurt Busch. As he comes through the turn, it would be the 59th win for Roger Penske. And after a 51-race winless streak, Kurt Busch takes the win at Pocono Raceway. He is reeling in the 17 car. That is for the 4th position.
And he's just got to stay working the top side of the track, guys. That's where he's been the strongest. And see him run up on the bumper of the 17. That's the only chance he's got. He just seems like he can't get it done on the bottom. And as Kurt Busch now is just driving off. Just that time, definitely quicker than Mark Truex that very last lap. So
Kurt Busch, a 28-year-old driver from Las Vegas, Nevada. He broke a 51-race winless streak at Pocono just 3 weeks ago. Kurt Busch comes down in dominating fashion and wins at Michigan.
Stewart's got a great car, no question about that. It's just a matter of if Kurt can get a little help.
And now, Ryan jumped to the high side. Tony Stewart blocks him. Here comes Kyle Busch on the bottom.
Uh-oh, Toyota drag race down the back. Toyota drag race.
Teammate. Newman was trying to get help from the other blue Dodge. Now he's got it. Toyota on the inside lane. Dodge on the outside lane. Who's going to win it? It's going to come all the way to the wire. Here they go into turn 3.
Teammates working together. 2018, 212. 12 is going to win this race. I don't believe they can catch him back to the line.
He's going to have to make it wide.
Pedal, baby.
He's going to have to make it wide.
It's the Boilermaker, Ryan Newman.
Ryan Newman, Roger Penske win the Daytona 500.
Way to go, guys. Way to go.
Roger Penske's first restrictor plate win and his first 1
1-2 finish. And done it in style, man. 1-2.
This is not what Kurt Busch wants. He does not want to have to race Robbie Gordon, who's a lap down very hard.
Yeah, Robbie's trying to get his lap back the hard way, and that's earn it. And I can tell you right now, Robbie's never going to give up.
Yeah, and he locked the left front into the leader.
Yeah. He's just not going to. He's not going to give up. He locked the left front up and
Crash behind it. Keep going. Keep going.
Caution
and
is
he's
out.
going to get his lap back now.
It's Clint Boyer.
Take your time. Get it fired
Sam
up.
Hornish in the 77.
Boy, how things change in a hurry.
Wow. That's why you have to watch a whole race, because the complexion of a race changes about every 5 laps.
They are bringing the field down pit road. And this would be for the humidity?
Humidity. It's good, though, man.
I mean, look, you got Kurt Busch sitting there second. Busch is leading.
Right.
Michael is second.
This race has ended. NASCAR has declared the race over. Kurt Busch is the race winner.
You know, and I disagree with what Kurt Busch says about, well, maybe we didn't deserve this. You win one of these races, I don't care how you win a cup race today, your team deserves it.
1 to go. That 2 car is just too strong for everybody today.
Looks like the battle's going to be for second. Carl Edwards fighting back, though, on the bottom.
On the bottom, you're clear.
Oh, Gordon's got a run. Here he comes.
Boy, Gordon got a great run. He side drafted off of Carl Edwards, and down the back we go.
Watch him. He's going to pack it down into turn 3. This 24 car. See if he can stick.
He can't do it. That Busch 2 car is just on a rail today.
Versus Big Daddy Kurt Busch, Roger Penske win in Atlanta.
Well, my most improved driver, I mean, there's a number of candidates, but you got to give it to Sam Hornish. I didn't know if he could cut it in a stock car or not. But, man, has he come out this year and shown. I don't think it was all Sam's fault. I think some of it might have been a little bit lack of equipment.
Yeah, you look at his last 4 races, 2 top 10 finishes over the last month. He's still running 30-60s. There's almost nobody else even in the 30s. Everybody's in the 31.
And what I like, Larry, is he runs where he wants to. He goes in low, lets it wash up high. He goes in on the top, all over the place.
Sam Hornish wins the Sprint Showdown.
I'm happy for him.
Busch trying to milk it for one more lap. He has never won at Texas Motor Speedway.
And Kyle Busch still sitting on pit road, not able to get refired. Just barely rolling.
Kurt Busch's lone win in 2009 was on a 1.5-mile track, a sister track to this one at Atlanta Motor Speedway down in March. A year ago, Carl Edwards stretched the fuel mileage and won it here. And once again tonight, the fuel mileage works, and Kurt Busch will go to victory lane here.